Independent Sales Director Lindsay Mills here, back again to teach you the next step of becoming successful with your new Mary Kay business. So by now, you should have watched our very first segment on how to pack your professional mobile studio, which is your starter bag and your roll-up bag. So now we're going to continue on to the next portion of the training, which is how to set up for parties and facials. This is important because this training starts before you even leave the house to go to your facial. Now, what I need to teach you is how to look like an organized professional in your industry to gain the credibility and the reputation that you deserve so that you get the customer respect that you want and the repeat business and the referrals that you expect to get because people respect you. So we're going to show you how to look like a professional and how to be organized and prepared for your facials. In order to do this, I'm going to teach you guys all about the Ziploc baggie technique. So the first thing you're going to want to do is go online to Amazon or go to your local store and pick up gallon-sized Ziploc bags. All right, so here's what you're going to need. You're going to want to have printed your table prep for parties, which you're going to find on my website, or I can email to you. This is your checklist to make sure that you never leave the house without everything you need so that you don't leave anything at home for your facials. As long as you've got this and you check it all off, you'll be prepared. So we're going to go buy your checklist in order to pack your Ziploc bag. The first thing that you're going to put in your Ziploc bag, of course, is your tray. And in your tray, you have got your insert with all of your products. So that stays in your tray. You're also going to put in your Ziploc bag your clear plastic disposable tray that came in your starter kit and your profile cards and a pen for everybody. Now the trick with these Ziploc bags is that you have to have one Ziploc bag full of products for every single person that's going to be at your facial. So if you know that you're going to have 4 women at your facial today, you need to have 4 Ziploc bags fully prepped and ready to go. The next thing in your Ziploc bag is going to be your spray bottle. Now, these little spray bottles I find in the travel section at grocery stores, they're small enough that they're very packable. They don't take up too much space. I like them small. You're also going to want to put in a headband. I like these guys because you can put them in the washing machine with your rags so that they get sanitized. You want to be able to have a way to pull back hair and bangs so that they don't get trapped up in the SkinCare brushes or the cleansers and microdermabrasions. Now, if you guys watched my first video, you know that I like to use 12 by 12 inch rags instead of the disposable rags that came in the starter kit because you can reuse them forever. You never have to buy them again, and you can sanitize them really well in your washing machine. Now, I also have in my bag cotton balls. I usually do quite a few because a lot of women have to remove eye makeup, and they also use them for other things too, so cotton balls. And your color cards. So I always do a color card in every bag along with your sponge tip applicator for your eyeshadows so that women can do their blast of color after their facial. And don't forget a brush. Your mineral powder brush is great because you can apply mineral powder as well as the blush on your color cards. And I always do a lip gloss applicator or Q-tip. Lip gloss applicators, again, can be found at Sally's or on Amazon for much, much, much cheaper. If you don't have lip gloss applicators to use your full-size lip glosses with so that people can sample out of them without causing any sanitation issues, you can also use Q-tips. Q-tips work just fine, and they're much cheaper. Now, I also, as you know, prefer the mini eyeliner and mini mascara off the Section 2 orders on InTouch rather than the full-size mascara with the independent disposable mascara ones. I like these better because women can re-dip and reapply and put it on a lot thicker than just one disposable mascara one. So I love my little mini eyeliner and mascaras, so I put those in here as well. And now I've got my bag totally packed and ready for my facial. So this is everything you need. You'd have one bag for every person at the facial, every guest. You also can't forget to have a whole lot of your fabulous referral sheets printed out and ready to go, along with the wish list on the bottom. So make sure to have tons and tons of these ready. And you all know about your placemat by now, your laminated placemat. It's double-sided. The placemat with a tray goes on the front, on top. And then your back side is your closing sheet and how you finish out your facial and talk about the opportunity to buy products. So your closing sheet and your placemat are all one. So the next thing I want to talk to you guys a little bit about is your PowerPoint presentation. And if you are on my team, you know that I've created an incredible PowerPoint that walks through the entire facial from front to back and gives great facts and information on every single step of the facial and the products we use so that you sound knowledgeable and wise about why you use each product and what change women should expect to see and feel immediately versus over time, and why these products are so good to use every day or whatever the case is for each product. So the PowerPoint is critical to having all the facts and the knowledge you need to sound educated, trained, and a professional in your field. So I always have my PowerPoint available on a tablet, and I use it every single time I give a facial so that I don't forget anything, and it's a way for me to take notes if I need to as well. Now, I do not expect that everybody has a tablet of some sort to do this on, and if you don't, that's okay. What you're going to do is you're going to go to FedEx, Kinko's, or Office Max, and you're going to use their computer to log in and download that PowerPoint and have them printed out on pieces of paper. You can do 2 or even 4 slides per page to make it less pages to flip through, and you're going to have right there in front of you, printed out at every single facial, the entire PowerPoint. You're just going to read through those slides, okay? So no, you don't have to have a tablet, but if you do, it just makes things a little bit easier as far as having a place to keep it all stored. But definitely print them out, or if you're the kind of person that likes to handwrite your own note cards, you're going to go online, pull up that PowerPoint, and handwrite your own note cards for each step of the way, and that's fine too, just as long as you have all the facts you need to sound like a professional. So the next thing I want to talk about is going to be the rest of your mobile office. And your mobile office is a part of your mobile bag here, your mobile studio. You're going to have your money bag. Your money bag has got your sales tickets in it so that you can ring women up and have a place to take their credit card information and be professional about taking money orders. Extra pens, calculator, all the things you need to close out a sale in here that stays in your demo bag. You also want to make sure that you have extra lookbooks. I promise you're not going to have all the prices memorized yet for the products that women are going to want to buy. So to have the lookbooks handy will allow you to look up prices really quickly and write those down on your sales tickets. You also want to have at all times in your purse or your demo bag your calendar, your date book. You should be able to book follow-up appointments and create bookings from bookings right there at your facial, but you're going to need your calendar in order to look professional and write it down so you don't forget it. So always have your date book handy as well, and you can write notes in here too, plenty of room. Now I find that because we have so many different pieces of paper that we need, like our referral sheet, our placemat, our profile cards, our sales tickets, and anything else that you need to stay organized, like hostess packets and recruiting packets, which we'll go through in a different video. I have purchased a accordion style file folder. Again, you can get these on Amazon or from Walmart for just maybe $2 or $3 tops. And it holds everything in it so that I'm organized and everything's labeled. And I can't forget anything because I always peek in here and make sure I've got copies of everything I need before I leave the house. So this is a great way to keep everything handy. There's even a bigger pocket in the front where I can keep extra lookbooks and even my money pouch if I need it. That's a great way to stay organized. Now, I'm going to go ahead and show you guys what this looks like so you know how to set up for a facial. So come on over. So here is what you want to see when you set up for a facial. You have got your placemat with your mirror and tray right there, and you're going to notice that my tray is fully filled out. My cleanser and my moisturizer are even on there, along with my lip balm, my day solution, night solution, everything. Now, the reason why I was able to put my cleanser and my moisturizer in the tray is because I pre-profiled. Now, you guys know that pre-profiling means you call the guests ahead of time, introduce yourself, and figure out their skin type so that you can go ahead and fill their name on the customer profile card and have their position, their seat all ready to go for them. So you can see I've got my mascara, eyeliner, my color card, my powder brush, cotton balls, everything all right there. And I do demo out of the Skinvigorate brushes, my headband, my washcloth, my water bottle. It's all right there and ready to go. So you can take a step back and see how good it all looks. Looks very professional. And you'll also see all my products on display. So I've got everything that we need for the facial. Everything that's in the tray is right there in front of everybody. And yes, my husband bedazzled everything for me. He's quite the man. I'm very lucky. So there you have it, you guys. There is how you need to set up for every single facial or party to look like a professional in the industry. All right, we'll see you on round 3.